Okay, you did that. Okay. Dr. Freezer. Okay.
So, I wonder who we're going to talk about this time.
We're talking about color.
Me bad.
So, we're doing another boy band this time. We're doing Color Me Bad.
There. That looks better. Sorry. OCD.
So, we're doing Color Me Bad. So, they're from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
Yes, they are.
The years they were active was 1985 to 1998. And then they got back together in 2010. Been together again since then, but the members have changed around.
Yeah. They have, to start with, they were known as an R&B group. There was
also a New Jack Swing.
Yeah, a New Jack Swing too.
Swing.
Yeah. And there was Brian Abrams.
There's Mark, Brian, Kevin, and Sam.
Yeah.
That's what they sing in the song.
Yeah, Mark, Brian, Kevin, and Sam. And then, my favorite song is All For Love.
My favorite song is Thinking Back. But actually, like, that whole, like, I like all their songs. I have also got my kids into Color Me Bad.
Well, you get your kids into all the good music.
My daughter loves Kevin.
Loves Kevin?
Yep, that's her favorite. She loves Kevin. She thinks he's so cool. But recently, like, the members have changed around, and there's, like, Adam, is it Zimmel, and Martin Kimber.
Yeah.
I've, like, taken place of people, and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite was always Sam.
Yeah, I know. Kenny G. So people say he looks like Kenny G.
I don't like Kenny G. Not that I don't like Kenny G. I don't think Kenny G is cute. But he didn't look like Kenny G.
Yeah, people always said that. I never saw it.
People would say that.
Yeah, people say that. But my favorite was Brian. I also really liked Mark. It just depended on when you asked me.
Right, it depended on the day.
Sometimes I would say Mark, and sometimes I would say Brian. It just depended on what mood I was in at the time.
Yeah.
And I'm still that way. Like, I'm still that way. I listen to him, and I still, like, I think it's because Mark speaks in the language of love. and the songs he does, and I adore me. He's and like I just
that ooh la la.
Yeah. I always So I always thought Brian was cuter, but there was just something about Mark that I just really liked too, and I think it was that.
Okay, so they sold 12 million records worldwide. They were number two on the number one hit singles, and 9 top hits, and triple platinum album. Whoa.
Yeah, I remember when they came out. We were at Sam Goody, and they had shirts. Shirt. I still have this shirt.
I have my shirt too.
And it had Color Me Bad on it, like the band. And on the back it said, "I want to sex you up."
Yep.
And our mom's like, "I'll buy you these shirts, but they're night shirts. You cannot wear them out of the house." And so we got them. And one time I wore it. So we live in Utah. Everybody knows that there's lots of Mormons here. A bishop of the Mormon church, our Mormon church, lived across the street. I wasn't paying attention to what shirt I had on. I had just woken up. I was in like my night shirt and pajama bottoms. Went out to get the mail. Didn't realize I had that shirt on. So I went back in and I was like, oh crap. The bishop saw that. And I was like, I hope I don't get in trouble. I was afraid for a while that it was going to come back to Mom and Dad that I wore it out of the house. And
yeah. I remember we took it on vacation one time. She's like, don't you let your grandparents see that.
Yeah, because we took it Yeah, it's a complication.
But
But that was my favorite shirt. I always wanted to wear it to school, but I couldn't.
yeah, but you couldn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you
But
probably would have gotten in trouble in school.
But see, I was a lot smaller then,
Yeah.
and so I think it's like a medium, and
Mhm.
it doesn't fit me anymore because I've grown, not this way, and 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 yeah, if I ever lost a ton of weight like I want to, and I get back into a size medium shirt, that shirt is definitely going to be in my wardrobe.
I'll get a picture going. Look what I fit into again.
I do. I have some of my old like New Kids shirts and stuff hanging in my closet as like motivation.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I want to wear that again. Some of my old New Kids shirts that don't fit me anymore, I gave them to my daughter, but there's a few that I kept for motivation.
Let's see. They were nominated for 2 Grammys and they won 2 Soul Train awards, and they were nominated for 5 other awards.
And so in 2010, when they got back together, it was originally just Brian and Mark,
right.
my 2 favorites. So yeah, I was happy. And then later on, Kevin joined them. Sam has never rejoined.
No, he hasn't.
No. So
okay, and then they've also had songs in movies. New Jack City, Mo Money, No Strings Attached, and then they also had a song in Glee.
I loved that show.
That was such a good show. Go ahead. Oh no, I was just gonna say they also made a cameo in 1992 in Beverly Hills 90210.
Yeah, and then in 2012, Mark and Brian worked with ICP.
Oh,
ICP. Good. It just
clowns.
doesn't seem like they mesh well together, but it worked.
Insane Clown Posse.
Yeah, on a song called Ghetto Rainbow. So yeah, and I listened to that song when I read that, and I was like,
Is it okay?
It works.
It works?
You wouldn't think you put Color Me Bad with ICP together.
CMBICP?
ICP. CMB. Yeah, that could be a tongue twister.
That could.
Bunch of letters.
Yeah.
Sounds like we're talking to Morse code.
Right?
In June of 2013, they released the song Skywalker, which was their first new song in nearly 15 years.
Yep.
So,
they were first. Wait a second. Oh, when they first started out, they aimed to be like New Edition and New Kids on the Block.
mm-hmm.
See, New Kids, they inspire so many people.
You
when you're looking this information up, it's just like New Kids comes up. New Kids comes up.
Another thing that I think New Kids influenced a lot of boy bands to do was reunite.
Right.
Because you see that New Kids reunited in 2008, and then since then you see so many like Color Me Bad has reunited after that.
Backstreet Boys.
Yeah. NSYNC is going to be soon. I'm just putting that positively out there.
They're going to get the taste with the Trolls movie, and then they're going to go, we need to do this on a tour.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And just like I said with New Kids, I just want one tour. Like, just one tour.
One tour.
Just one tour.
One tour.
Just let me see you guys in concert.
I also saw...
It wasn't very for them to just leave without telling us goodbye.
I saw something, and I don't know if it's a rumor, but they said something about if somebody said that, and I have a name in my head, but I'm not going to say it because I don't know if it's true or not. But I heard something about somebody in the band said that if they can't get Justin to reunite with them, that they would like to have Darren Criss take Justin's place.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be bad.
Oh, I do.
It
like
wouldn't be
Darren
the
Criss.
same, But
I do like Jim Chris talking about Glee earlier. I do
right,
like him.
that popped in my head.
But yeah, it's kind of like I don't know how I would feel about that.
I don't know. It would be like a we'll have to see how it goes kind of thing.
It's kind of like
It's
if
kind
you
of
don't have all the original bands. It's like when we went and saw Journey a couple weeks ago. It's just not the same without Steve Perry.
yeah. Well, and it's just like
You know,
well,
and like you go see like Queen reunited
with
got
Adam Lambert.
Adam Lambert as the leader, and yeah, I want to see him, but it won't be the same.
Right. But I've heard in the things I've seen online, he does an awesome job in Freddie Mercury's place.
Yeah, I've seen he does really awesome, and I think Daryl Chris would do an awesome job taking Justin's spot. He's a really good singer. I really do like him.
And if Justin didn't do so much of the leads of the songs, I'd say for them to just go on tour like they did without, like Backstreet Boys did without Kevin.
Yeah.
And then they got done with that tour, and then next thing you know, Kevin's with the band again.
Yeah, he changed his mind.
So
yeah, that's what I would think. I would rather them just do the 4 originals and go without Justin.
Yeah.
And then
They would just have to take turns doing Justin's parts, you know?
Mhm.
But, and then they can go on tour with New Kids. And then we can have a NKOTB-SB in sync concert. Wow! That would be mind-blowing. Okay.
a boy band mixtape.
Oh.
We need to have a boy band mixtape concert.
They could add in New Edition 2 to it.
You know, my daughter would want Big Time Rush.
A Big Time Rush. Oh, yeah. Could you imagine? I would spend a good enough money to watch all that concert. But let's go back to the band that we're actually supposed to be talking about, which is Color Me Bad.
That would be cool if they were there too.
Their Color Me Bad's first performance in school was in school talent show as a doo-wop group like the Temptations. They like copied the Temptations and the Four Tops. Let's see, what else do I got here? Oh, and then Robert Bell of Kool and the Gang in 1987, he got them introduced to his manager, and they moved to New York City. They also performed for Huey Lewis and the News, Ronnie Milsap, Tony Tone, and Sheila E. In 1989, I thought this was interesting. Kevin ran into John Bon Jovi in a theater. When the theater emptied, he sang for him, and John invited them to open for his concert the next night with the rest of the guys. Could you imagine? You're going to a Bon Jovi concert, and Color Me Bad opens up. That would be an interesting opening act. I bet the whole crowd is going, they're good, but we were not ready for that.
Well, it's like the one time I went to Blink-182 and Lil Wayne opened up. I'm like, it's totally different music.
Right.
So, yeah. But, yeah. So
that's how some people get their start, you know?
Mm-hmm. But, yeah.
All right, but that's all I've got on Color Me Bad.
Yeah.
You
I still have the cassette tape.
I do too.
Of that first album.
Yeah. So. They need to have Funko Pops of them.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
That would be cool. But then my wallet says that will not be cool.
Your bank account goes, no.
No more boy band Funko Pops.
But your heart goes, yes.
Yeah. I'm like, and also my walls say no. I don't have any more room for Funko Pops. I'm coming to the point where I have to decide if I want more Funko Pops or take off shelves off my wall and get rid of a ton of stuff. So
that's like my room too.
Yeah. So I actually have Funko Pops sitting on my desk that need to be put away, but I just don't know where to put them.
But okay, so anything else you want to say about Color Me Bad?
Nope. Just
okay.
Besides, I really like Brian and Mark. I really like Brian and Mark.
I know you do. I really know you do.
I will tell you though, He still has a really nice voice. But if today you would have me choose, I would choose Mark. I'm just saying that. I'm not going to say too much because my mom taught me if I couldn't say anything, I don't say anything at all.
Oh, I thought that was a Bambi. But
Well, my mom taught me that because of Bambi taught her that.
yeah.
And
Don't say nothing nice. You don't say nothing at
it,
all.
It would thump her.
It would thump her. Yeah.
So, anyways, so follow us, like us, subscribe, all that jazz, and bye.
Peace.